Okay, we are back. Applejack's here. Look at the kitty.
The big chunky cute. He's so cute, Apple. He's so cute. He likes attention.
Drink my delicious.
So then there's also different kinds of bangs, right? You got side part, and this is all about like expanding your visual library. So I would even go in and look up on Pinterest bangs, and then literally look at the bangs that you want and find their names. Because there's butterfly bangs, there's side part bangs, there's center part, there's like wispy bangs, so butterfly bangs, right? So there's this kind, which is parted, and there's like a bunch of layering. Think Sailor Moon, very common type of bangs.
Yeah. So how is everybody doing? Hey,
Yeah.
King Cheese, Tariq.
No, Applejack.
Tariku. Is that how you say it? Welcome. Is that any magical? Hey! You know you're not supposed to do that.
Hey. Excuse me, sir. No. No. Hey.
Quit it!
You're such a silly bean.
Applejack is trying to dismantle our stream room panel by panel.
Look at this.
Look how big he is, bro. Hold up. I'll zoom in. Alright, lower him down. Bro, he looks so weird on the stream.
Okay. He literally doesn't even give a crap.
He don't care about nothing.
You want some sun?
He don't care about you. He don't care about me. He don't care about chat. He don't care the fact that we have to stream. Come on. Lay in your bed, bro. What does Kitty Cam have to say about this? No, he's coming back. Applejack, get in your bed. In your bed.
Yeah, there we go. Good boy. You cute little loaf.
Aw, he's so sweet.
He is sweet. Do you recommend one 10-hour drawing or many drawings to improve?
I would recommend many drawings, but I would also recommend a 10-hour drawing like later on. I think breaking art into big, medium, and small projects is really good. Like 30 minutes of gesture drawing, doing like 1 minute or 1 minute and a half gestures, right? Maybe doing a 30-minute figure study, maybe doing a 2-hour figure study. And then once you feel more comfortable, I would say, maybe something longer. The problem with long drawings is the length gives you time to take your time and go through a process. But if you don't know a process, adding extra time doesn't really help very much. So like if you spend 10 hours on a drawing, generally a professional would spend say an hour and a half, 2 hours just setting up the base, like the proportion and the simple volumes and the composition and planning their lights and shadows. But if you don't know that process, then 2 hours isn't going to help very much. It's essentially just going to be hours and hours of noodling aimlessly. So
Yeah.
I think it's good to break drawings up into different time amounts. How much time, huh? I don't think there's.
Hey,
Hey, he keeps wrecking everything.
you.
I don't think there is a perfect time for a drawing because there's different drawings, there's different kinds of drawings that take different amounts of times. Like that's why 30-second gestures exist. That is why 1 minute and a half gestures exist. That's why 20-minute studies exist. 2-hour studies. If you go to like a live figure drawing class with a live model, they'll generally break it up into like, they'll do 30-second poses, they'll do 1 minute poses, they'll do like a 20-minute sitting pose.
Yeah.
Look at those sillies.
They are so funny.
All right.
Poppy has taken over this bed, but then Applejack is like, excuse me, I guess I'll just like sit here for a little bit. And no, she's clearly annoyed by that.
Yeah.
Oh well, it's funny. Yeah. Well, one thing about bangs that a lot of people make mistakes in, and what I did was, you'll have like a 3/4 head, for example, and then they'll draw bangs like this.
How often do we go live? We went live every day except Wednesday this week.
Yeah,
But
we did.
that's not the norm. Happy Catterday. Hey, Clear Sky. So yeah, I would recommend. I would almost always recommend more drawings than a 10-hour one, but that's not because I don't ever recommend a 10-hour one.
So your bangs will probably look like this for a little bit, and that is just because you don't really understand like how to draw things with volume. So what I would do is I would go and take a sphere, and I would get a little sprout or like draw a little X, and then you're gonna basically pull a curve over the sphere and turn into a tube or a leaf or whatever you want.
So the reason you can turn it into a tube or a leaf is because this single shape right here, it can be either. If you add a line and a V, it's a leaf.
Yep.
If you add a wrapping line, it's a tube. Shapes don't have inherent perspective, generally. So you can kind of do what you want with the shape after you've drawn it.
Yep.
You know, you could go like this,
Ooh. Yummy.
right? You could do that. So this shape in and of itself doesn't really have much perspective. Like, it's a little bit limited, but it's mostly free.
So I like to use like little leaves or something like this even. And then all you have to do is just figure out what kind of strands do you want, you know, dominating, right? Like you can have this strand be the main strand and then maybe some offshoots. And then you can have some underneath, like this. But always remember that anytime you're adding hair strands or hair clumps, they're going to be adding volume. And so if you're drawing some hair strands on the side, on the other side, for example, you know, that's going to be overlapping this one. So don't be afraid to overlap, because that's what's going to make things feel really nice and fluffy, right? And that's the key to bangs. Same thing over here. Applejack, quit it. You're being a...
Oh, he's messing. He is wound up today, I can tell you. Hey, look at him. He's straight upside down.
Yeah.
He's just laying on his back, wreaking havoc.
But the reason why people are horrible at bangs, myself included back then, was because they don't think about design. They're trying to think about how to make the perfect line. And when this is what I used to do. I used to look at bangs.
That's
Oh
it,
my
Applejack.
gosh.
You're getting
Applejack, you're getting
the
pummeled.
boot.
You're getting the boot.
You're a bad influence for Toby. Look at you. Look at what you've become. Look at this. Where did this tummy come from?
So like I would only be focused on the outlines back then and how like, and then I'll be like, okay, well maybe I'll fill in the blanks later. And then so it'll end up looking really, really stiff, right? But I'm not thinking about like, okay, what's in front, what's in the back. So what I would do is I'll start with a framework, which is, okay, here's my main frame of bangs. And then I'll be like, okay, well what else can I add to this to make it more interesting? Yep, that's literally what he looks like.
Where did this tummy come from?
I don't know, but he's so cute. He's so cute, he could be a pillow.
Oh, I know what we should do.
What?
I'll just take him and rotate him 180 degrees. And that way he can't get the
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah, good boy. It's prepared to be displaced. Rotated.
Get rotated.
Get rotated. Oh, you're so cute, Apple.
All right. Lewis G, thank you for the follow.
Thank you.
Am I late? We've been streaming for like 10 minutes,
That's
15
not late,
minutes
not
on
that.
TikTok, I guess.
Yeah.
We just started mostly, but it's going to be a pretty short stream today.
Yeah. And then I'll do one more tip and then we'll move on. So then what I would do is I'll take this and I'll like literally just start erasing some lines and I'm like, okay, maybe I'll add another strand on top. So this is how a lot of artists get like really complex looking bangs. They'll just keep adding and overlaps. That's like your main thing.
Hello,
Here's
Jade
another one.
and Iris.
Ooh, automatically it looks very complex.
Ooh.
So you start with the base and then you add on top, right? Because this, in its concept, looks very simple until you start overlapping, right? So hopefully that helps. I should have gotten some water.
TikTok is being buggy. I'll grab you
Oh,
water.
thank you. What about curly hair? Do you mean curly hair bangs or do you just mean curly hair in general? We'll do some lips. So lips, depends on how you want to stylize it. I think, oh, actually, I want to show you this really quick. I did a bunch of lip drawings in our anime art school, and I was actually quite proud of them, and I'll show you how varied they can be. So the way how I do lips is I'll like kind of do a mixture of painting them and drawing them, but for the most part, if I'm like shading them, for example, I'll generally mass out in I'll generally mass it out in blobs like this. Oh, okay, curly hair bangs. Sure, I can do some of that. But I would go and find the basic structure of lips first.
go.
Thank you. Curly
Thank you
bangs.
for the follow. I had a girl in my class. She was from Belgium. Her name was Iris, and it was spelled the same way as Iris. How do you simplify the hair? I struggle so much. Sorry, I just got here. Sure, we can talk about
Yeah,
simplifying.
I guess we'll do lips in a little bit. We'll continue to talk about some hair. Hair is always a popular topic. So we'll
I
just
feel
do some hair.
funny enough. I feel like anime hair is virtually the ideal practice for design. Like one of
It
just
really
the best
is.
practice assignments.
So curly bangs, once again, depends on how curly you want it. Do you want it like this, where it's like tubular? Like this? What kind of curly hair do you want? Do you want it like this? Or do you want it more like wavy, but close together, right? So choose which type you want, and then you would basically try to translate that onto here. So curly bangs will still have a similar structure to these kind of bangs. You're just deciding where's the part.
First one.
First one? Okay. So that's easy.
Ultra rare early Saturday stream. Lau, you have stumbled across the magic rare Saturday stream. If you got this stream, send it to 5 people and your drawing luck will improve by 69%.
69%.
Shiny stream. Loki coming across this stream might just be a blessing because I'm drawing right now. Awesome.
Thank you. Okay, so these bangs, a lot of time I'll see them being just parted like this, and you'll basically just replace these strands with this texture.
What is that medieval song? Can someone find it for me? It goes like da 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 da.
Oh.
It's like there is like the little the person with that was like hopping through the restaurants with the hat on and the cape.
Oh, I think so.
I want to add that to the soundboard.
The brush is very tasty. In fact, you can get this for free on our website, drawanime.com. You can find our classes there. You can find our brush. You can find our Discord server on there as well.
Christina.
So what?
So you're telling me that chat could just go to drawanime.com, typed into their URL browser, and get this brush that's used on stream for free?
Yes.
They could just download it straight up?
Mm-hmm.
That's wild.
It is wild. And it works on 3 different programs. Photoshop,
What programs?
Photoshop, Clip Studio, and Procreate.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And what does it cost?
0.
Nothing.
Nothing. Nothing. So yeah, that's where you can get the brush.
Fox, low-key think I might be on the verge of having a fever. That's wild.
Oh, that's horrible. So keep in mind that when you're drawing curly hair like this, depending on how big the coils are, there's not really much, like, you can't really draw like super thin ones. You're gonna generally have to choose what size of coils, and so that will already have a lot of volume. So you can't necessarily do very thin strands like this.
Is this
Keep that
going to
in
be
mind.
on YouTube? Yes.
It actually
we
is.
are already actually on YouTube. We are live streaming there right now. Draw Anime Academy is our username,
Mm-hmm.
and the stream is it's nice. The stream is nice on YouTube. Looks good.
Yeah. Kind of look
Maybe
like
I should
pasta.
shrink us a little bit on YouTube. What do you think about that YouTube chat? Should we be a little bit smaller?
Yeah, probably.
Like this?
I personally like it when the bangs are like this, but you can do it in any way you want. You can do it like this as well. Totally fine. It's your character. So hopefully that helps. A wolf cut.
Wolf cut. You don't even understand what you just stumbled into.
Where-
Christina has a character that she's obsessed with that she made
I am
who
obsessed.
has a wolf cut, and she's spent countless hours practicing wolf cuts.
Where is she? There she is.
Literally everywhere. Here's Christina's character, and there's her wolf cut.
Mm-hmm. I love wolf cuts, and I love different kinds of wolf cuts.
Oh, I should add a howl.
So I personally, for this character, I kind of draw like a tamer wolf cut. I don't necessarily draw it super fluffy, but if you want super fluffy, I can draw it. So I guess we're doing kind of a hair stream today. I always love drawing hair. Hair is always fun. In fact, we draw a lot of hair in our anime art school as well. Look at all these different hairstyles. We do male and female, and I teach you how to do all these. I even do like little afro textures. Oh my gosh. afro, locks and stuff and braids. So yeah, if you want to check out Anime Art School, you can check it out on our website as well. It is the yellow button. But a lot of these hairstyles I actually cover in our school as well. A hairless character? You mean bald? All right. So wolf cuts. Okay. Now this is a cheat. Okay.
Make it an act. What have you done today to deserve
And curtain bangs. More like long and curtain bangs. Okay, perfect. So this will go into design, but I'll show you a hack of how to do a wolf cut. And it's basically taking a wolf tail. So design a really cool looking wolf tail, just like this. And then you put it on both sides. That's the framework of a wolf cut. Now you can make it larger, poofier, or smaller and thinner, or add a bunch of layers. You know, you can also add some extra volume. But that's kind of like what a wolf cut looks like. It's it gets poofy in the middle, and then it immediately starts like getting really thin towards the neck. So really keep that in mind.
Question. You guys ever plan to make a video on advanced perspective beyond 3-point perspective? Sure, we can do that.
Well, that's not a bad idea.
We can do that.
So curtain bangs. You would, you know, if you want it to be center part, you can place a center part. And curtain bangs are kind of like, they look like this shape. It's a lot of S curves.
Honestly, Little Mouse Chef, we did one yesterday. You can rewatch the live stream. You were there, right? I talked all about advanced perspective yesterday.
Yeah, he did a lot of.
I did fisheye cameras. I even did fisheye cameras where we changed the vanishing points. And I did some background stuff, but essentially I broke down, 1 point, 2 point, 3 point fisheye lenses, adjusting the vanishing points within a fisheye lens.
Yep.
That's a pretty beefy perspective lesson. Hey, Lindsay.
What's that? Oh, good. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say, but I could make something like, we have a lot of these perspective lessons in the past. It's really difficult to find good lessons on drawing in fisheye lenses. Not a lot of people can.
Yeah.
It's hard to find information on it, and not very many people practice it, and it's kind of a niche topic. So, like, there's no reason for a lot of people to learn that perspective.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to find, and it's not useful, like, to most people's art.
Someone's asking, what's the short wolf cut with that was on paper? This one?
This is Christina's
That's my character. Yeah.
Mommy Ray.
Mm-hmm.
How much storage does that iPad have? I don't know, Lau. We're just expecting that one day. It's just gonna say not enough storage.
Yeah.
It's been a year and a half, and it's still going strong. Let's see.
Still going strong. To be fair, a
Look
lot
at
of these are
all
just
those,
only
bro.
one layer, except for one piece.
Look at these. And that's just that folder. There's more folders.
Yeah, there is more folders. Oh, there's a lot.
These are all of... This iPad is a streaming iPad, so these are only streams that we've done. That's the only thing that these files are.
What
And
brush
for
do you
TikTok,
use?
there's one on the left and one on the right. It's actually 5 wide.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Rogel.
Hey, Rogel.
Sparkle Kitty.
So yeah, you can get the brush on here, drawinganime.com. That's where you find it. It's a green button that says digital brush on it.
Hey, Reiko.
Reiko, hi. So yeah, a wolf cut that's
Short
long.
anime guy hair.
Short anime guy hair. Oh boy, we're going very popular topics.
Yeah, we're going full.
We're going full beans. You know what? We might as well full commit.
On,
Short
full on most popular topic stream.
hairstyle.
Why does it?
You know, there'll be days where I'm just like, you know what? Let's just tackle all these popular topics. So yeah, long wolf cut comes out, goes in really fast, and then you can just layer and just try to mimic that same movement again. So always keep in mind that it's not coming out this way. That's not what a wolf cut does. Wolf cut goes out, inner, more in, and it kind of has this gesture to it. So that's how you can get that really nice layered effect that feels very sleek and very nice.
What does it feel like?
Do a beard then. What's up?
Just for some reason, the camera is being so dim. It's like not really bright. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. Like
It's
my hand's
very
like super
dim.
dark.
The exposure's too low, but I can't.
Don't really know how to do that.
It's been a while.
I wonder if I should I just continue then while you're doing that.
Yeah.
All right. So short male hairstyles. I will do a few kinds. Oh, it's all about silhouette, and it's also about like how much. How short do you want it? Like I would even go in and just say look at different okay. If you're doing like short male hairstyles that are more like anime style.
Oh.
Oh,
Now the camera is not happy.
uh-oh. The camera. I know.
Oh no!
Oh no, the camera. Need help with your camera? Wow. Jeez,
bad.
Okay.
Let's deactivate and reactivate it.
Okay.
Yeah, the camera's been weird.
Oh,
There
there we
goes.
go. Yay, it's back.
Wow, it's back to how it was. Whatever. I'll figure it out later.
Yeah. So I would say a lot of short male hairstyles for anime style is like Asian type hairstyles. So I would go in and just say look up a bunch of Japanese, Korean type of popular hairstyles and try your best to check the length, right? Like your short male hairstyles aren't obviously gonna look like this, right? That's too long. But they can definitely be kind of poofy towards the top. Like that. That's a very popular hairstyle. So think of volume, think of the silhouette.
Think of Sunwoo. Wait,
Sunjin.
Sun Jinwoo? Hold up. I don't remember what Sun Jinwoo's hair looks like.
It's just kind of like your bog standard, like it just looks kind of
There.
bog standard black haired anime guy kind of
Sun
look.
Jinwoo. There we go.
And then his bangs. So always keep in mind that for short hairstyles for guys, they will get really short towards the neck. And then if you want this kind of hairstyle, they'll generally have like a lot of like front loaded bangs like this.
Low taper fade Sun Jinwoo. Is that still a thing? I thought 6'7" was the new
Taper fade.
Joke.
I don't know. What's a new joke? Right, and then you can just trail it off a little bit. So what I do here is, not black hair. Short hair gets kind of uneven with this hairstyle. There was going to be a lot of overlaps and gets really really short towards the bottom like this. All right, so that's one type of short male hairstyle. Then there's the kind that's more on the spiky side, and so that one's more like closer to the scalp, and you're actually not really going to see any much hair kind of going out on this side, or else it's going to be like a not very tidied plant, right? So you want a lot of the hair to be coming up from here and showing a lot of texture up in here. So you can decide how you want to do it. And then generally you would also have a hairline. Maybe some extra strands. This is like a sporty male hairstyle.
Bro, this is how Food Wars draws Americans.
Well, they're kind of not wrong.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then of course you can't go without the Zoro haircut, which is like the epitome of most short male hairstyles.
That's Zoro, right?
No, that's not Zoro. Well, I
That's
mean, it
not
could
Zoro?
be.
It's
It's a little
pretty
bit long.
close
It's
to
pretty
Zoro.
close to Zoro, but generally with Zoro's hair, you would have to like draw the hairline.
What season Zoro?
What season Zoro? Yeah, that's true. But I would say like first season Zoro, like the very beginning of Zoro, is like very, very close to the scalp, and it looks like grass. Not moss really, not really like that in my opinion. So very, very close to the head. Really distribute
see.
these shapes.
Season 1 Zoro.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got the square.
He's got the very
square
square hairline.
Yeah, it's like that,
Like
bro.
that.
Oh yeah.
Popular dude hairstyle. I don't know what a popular dude hairstyle is.
Maybe they're referring to the one that you drew as the popular dude hairstyle.
Oh, maybe so.
How is everybody doing?
Yeah, how's everyone doing?
EVXN Leahy, thank you for the follow. Fox says 6'7" annoys me so much.
Oh.
Bon Jovi hairstyle. Enzo Ria, thank you for the follows. Mimi, thank you for the follow. Stars, hello.
Female pixie cut? That's pretty fun.
Cute.
That's pretty cute. Oh, there's also different kinds of pixie cuts, of course.
Look at her.
I love Megami so much.
She's so
She
cute.
reminds me of Miko.
She's so cute.
She is so cute. Look at her. Such a. I just want to squish her face.
So good.
So female pixie cut. You want to look up a pixie cut really quick? Female pixie cut.
Sure.
Oh, okay. There's different kinds, but
There
do
are
you want
definitely
it,
different kinds.
do you want it to be more like shaggier? Do you want it to be more like sleeker? What brush are you using? Wait, that's not it. Digital brush. You can get it on our website, drawanime.com. It is the green button. It's for free.
Can you pick with picking out a color palette for NOC?
Well, what's your character's vibe? Shaggier, please. Okay. So, pixie cut gonna be really short. First, what I would do for pixie cuts is I would determine the length just by drawing like a little boundary. That's what I do for a lot of hairstyles. I would go in and just say, okay, how far do I want the hair to come out? And these can just be really like these little tick marks or these little light lines.
We got about 40 minutes.
Oh, we got 40 minutes. Okay.
What's going on, if I may ask? Absolute utter brain rot.
And nourishment.
Although, man, this camera is being really annoying today. Look at the nastiness. It's not.
Yeah.
I guess it's not that bad, but
I mean, you can still see the drawing. So
I'm
then,
gonna have to fix that.
yeah. Then you can decide, okay, do I want bangs? If so, maybe the bangs look like this. And already it's kind of looking more like a pixie cut. So just understand that pixie cut gets really, really short or towards the neck, so you won't see any flyaways like this, unless you want that. That's actually super cute. So then you shag your pixie cuts. You would break the silhouette by just adding extra uneven strands of hair over the base that you drew.
Ooh.
It looks like a guy's hairstyle.
Wait,
though.
turn her into a mommy.
Oh, I will, absolutely. If you want to turn her into a mommy. Lipstick.
Juicy lips.
Alluring eyes. And of course, for this kind of hairstyle, it's a kind of rebellious. So piercings would be great for this kind of character. I know that a lot of our viewers love putting piercings on their OCs. So if you want to do that, you can. I would probably put like a little eyebrow one up here. This is like the cool rebellious mom.
I didn't get an ack. What you drawing? A person.
A person.
Um,
And then someone's asking hair
iPad
shine.
or a drawing tablet? This is an iPad Pro 13-inch.
We'll do some piercings in here too. Ooh, she's so cool. Ooh, she's like a rebellious businesswoman. She's like a boss girl, right? So you can add in like a collar and stuff.
What's your guys' Discord again? You can get it on our website, or you can direct message us here on TikTok and ask us for the invite, and I'll send it to you.
Trust me, I've drawn a lot of hairstyles. So, and I love drawing hair personally. So like the more you draw it and the more you love it, it gets easier. So, and a lot of it is distribution, right? So this is like shape language. Here's a circle. Looks very friendly. Once you add spikes on it, it doesn't look so friendly anymore. Right? Now it looks like a spike ball.
Ooh,
Or-
unless you do like...
Unless you do like a character that's oh, that's cute. That's so cute. Oh.
Unless you do that, then it does look really friendly.
That does look really, really friendly.
How can I stay motivated to draw? I think it's really different for everybody.
It is different.
The way that I stay motivated to draw is just I try to channel my inner shonen jump protagonist. I don't know. I try to channel like stories that I want to tell in the future, and realize that art is a marathon and it's going to take a really long time. But that's good because that means you can have fun with it for a really long time. And don't compare yourself to others. I would say. You know, everybody's got a different journey.
Yeah.
That's like my generic advice in a nutshell, not knowing anything about you or your situation. Looks like one of the Puffles from Club Penguin.
It
Yes,
does.
I know.
was just thinking, was that what you were going for?
No, but I know what they mean. The Puffles are super cute. You
Yeah.
want me to show you what they look like?
Now, what I do for like adding some shading to the hair is,
This is what they look like.
oh, those are so cute.
They're pretty cute, huh?
What the heck? That's like so. That is actually cute. Oh, look, there's a Ray one.
Oh, that's cute. They
It's
are
fun.
cute.
They are
They're
cute.
like. That's
Oops.
huge.
It is huge. I was gonna shade the hair.
Oh sure. What the heck? These are cute.
A curly wolf cut. That I don't know if I can actually do because I don't really know the texture of your curly hair, and I actually don't really. I don't think I've ever seen curly wolf cuts. You can probably search that up and get a better idea of like how you want to layer it. I can try, but I can't guarantee if it'll like look the way you want it to. Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
It's funny.
Wait, hold
They're
up.
kind of funny.
I want to draw.
Puffles? What the heck are Puffles, dude?
They're like pets. They're pets in
No,
a.
but like, what are they? Is Club Penguin a thing again? I heard someone say that it's back. Is it like back?
I'm drawing
Or is it
Mickey
just,
Puffle.
like Mickey Puffle? Let's go.
Mickey Puffle.
I heard someone say. Obviously, by the way I'm talking about it, I don't actually know. I heard Club Penguin was back in some capacity. I played it when I was a kid, bro.
So, if you want to shade it, I like to think of it like an Oreo. Generally, there's going to be dark, light, dark, and I also think of the direction. So, if you're going to do a curly pixie cut like this, I would not recommend shading the hair like this.
Nostalgia game? Yeah, for real.
I mean, yes, you could. But it doesn't feel like it's going like along the grain of the hair,
What doesn't?
the shading. So, like, I would go in and go like this instead for the shading hair direction.
Y'all. A lot of it is really going to depend on like where your light source is as well.
That's true. Yeah. And
So
then
just
I would
be
do.
aware, like, is your light on the top? Is your light in front? Is your light upper in front?
There we go. Hair shading. Curly wolf cut. I've never seen a curly wolf cut. If you're talking about like, now of course I don't really know what bangs you want either. But I would still like try to get that frame, right? I would still try to get that wolf tail look. And then I would just add curly hair on it in some capacity. Like maybe you got like really curly hair like this texture.
Bro, that's such a cool shot.
I love that shot. It's so satisfying. So this is just me trying to attempt a curly wolf cut because I've never seen one before, but I'm just trying to like organize it in a way that's like designed well. So like there's definitely going to be some volume.
What are some tips to get better in shading?
Shading, huh?
Yeah, we can talk about that a little bit.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, this is actually very hard. I would not know how to do this. I would have to get back to you on how to actually draw something that's like more of a curly hair texture like this. But it's kind of harder to just wing it like that. Like maybe you could have a lot of texture on the top, but then maybe towards the bottom it can be a little bit straighter. Maybe. This is not very good though, so I'm probably just gonna put a little X on that. I don't like it.
Could be.
It could be.
Work.
It could work.
I would say if you want to experiment with a new way of drawing something, just get a whole new page and experiment. Like, just draw it a whole bunch of times. Draw it in different ways. Test things. Try stuff.
Yeah. All right, we talked about hair. What were we gonna talk about earlier? You said you wanted
Tips
shading.
to get better in shading. Yes. So, shading has underlying foundation of lighting, right? So, if you want to get better at shading, what I would recommend is learn the basics of rendering your primitive forms. So, cylinder, sphere, box, cones. You can even do ribbons. All right. Cylinder, sphere, box, cube, cone, ribbon. You know, you can do rectangular prisms or triangular prisms and that sort of thing. But essentially, it mostly breaks down, in my experience, into forms that slowly change direction and forms that quickly change direction.
Oh, so quickly.
And then
is, like,
there's
angular.
forms in between those, which like moderately slowly change
A
direction.
bevel.
All right.
That's really good.
And so the rendering on these, whenever a form changes direction slowly, you get what's called a core shadow. And this is the area that the form turns away from the light. So let's say that this is my light, right? As this form turns away from the light, you get a core shadow. All right? Spheres, cylinders, cones, they all get core shadows. So if you have a core shadow, a lot of the time it ends up looking like this. So you'll have a core shadow and you'll have a shaded side. And sometimes you'll get like a turning edge. All right? So you'll have a lit side, a core shadow, and a shaded side. Now, I'm not going to talk all about like bounce light and everything, but the reason that the core shadow is darkest generally is because of bounce light. And then hard objects, you can shade them into a 1, 2, 3 system. So basically what that means is you have a light side, you have a medium side, and you have a dark side. This makes it so your brain can see the object easily. All right. Now you can get lighting situations that aren't this. You can get 3 light sides. You can get 1 light and 2 darks. What I'm saying is to make it easy for the brain to understand. This is what photographers learn, by the way, when you study like product photography, and they're taking photos of boxes or spheres or cylinders or anything like that. They try to set up their lights in a way that describes the object. So then, understanding this stuff, you can go into stuff like cell shading,
Ooh, cell shading.
which is really just a simplification of this more complicated stuff. And that's when you start to get into like anime style territory, is cell shading. And so it's really just a simplification, and they just separate the light and the dark into 2 values for the most part. But if you want to, who asked that? Iris? If you want to get better at shading, learn those fundamentals. I would do a bunch of studies of objects and then simplify it depending on what you want to do. If you want to do cell shading, if you want to do more or less. I actually teach the rendering class in our anime art school.
Yes.
So I can show you some images from that. You know, these are some of the assignments from my class. I teach you how to render objects. I teach you how to calculate cast shadows with light source.
It's a science, people.
Yeah, it's a science. There's a reason that computers can render this stuff out. It's because it's mathematical. And you can learn the math, and then you can get good at winging it.
The good thing about
With an understanding, yeah?
is that the math isn't actually as complicated as you think.
Yeah, it's really not. It's very simple. But it essentially allows you to draw any material that you want, including boba cup.
Boba.
Turning boba cup into a sphere, or turning stone into a sphere, or, you know, wood with barbed wire on it. And so these are all studies, but you can see that every single one of these, you can see it gets darker right there. You can see there's a core shadow right here. There's a core shadow right here. There's a core shadow. There's a core shadow. There's a core shadow. So all these are rendered with the same light source, and the same like basics are showing up.
I love these.
Yeah, and it allows you to do this kind of stuff, right? This is a really, really loose painting, but
Still looks great.
it works. Like, all that would need to be done is detailing it. Everything's established, right? And when I set this up, I just figured out this basic stuff, right? The light side, the shadow side, the color differences, and then I essentially applied that to different environments in different ways, right? Here's a nighttime shot.
Are the
it's
ball
cool.
renderings also in the course?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I render a lot of spheres.
And he does
Nighttime.
these little setups in real time.
Cool
as well.
light from the moon, warm shadows, because cool implies warm, and it's low key, all right? So it's mostly dark, a little bit of light. And so when I made this shot, I did mostly dark, a little bit of light, and it's with a very cool light. So you can see. That's what the shot ends up looking like.
Very nice.
And this one, this is more mid-key. Rainy, gray, soft lighting, atmospheric. Lots of reflections. And then this one's just like a standard daytime shot. Warm light, cool shadows, very strong, direct light.
Mm-hmm.
And it allows you to do stuff like that. Same thing all the way up here with like these types of characters. You can see
Fire.
there's a direct light hitting him from the left, coming in from the left. There's a blue light not the left, from the right, and then on the left there's a blue light. And so this one essentially has two light sources. A warm light on the right and a cool light on the left. And then the fire really breaks out as silhouette and has an overall energy. Compositionally, this shot has a very strong diagonal lean.
It does.
You can see everything kind of goes diagonally down to the left. Even the folds on the shirt, right? The feel of the arm right here, kind of the shadow of his cheek, and then it's just a good strong pose.
Very
overall.
shonen looking illustration.
Yeah, this is from Christina's class. It's the first class in the school.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, if you always want to do illustration for your own characters or write your own manga or all that stuff later in the future, but you don't really know where to start, you can check that out. It's perfect for those who want to know the basics of drawing in anime style, but also learning the fundamentals at the same time. So what's the difference in wavy to really, really curly hair? Wavy hair has S-curves that are like more spaced apart, like this. And really curly hair can either be really, really coily or like really, just like kind of bunched up into like a cylinder.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
When you move from hair that's not as wavy to hair that's really curly, generally, because drawing is a simplification, right? Like you can't actually achieve all of the details that you see in real life. So you have to simplify, you have to interpret.
Mm-hmm.
And the texture, the way that you interpret hair generally changes as the hair gets more curly. So when hair gets really, really curly, people usually will start interpreting as more silhouette. Like that. Like really curly hair, people will generally interpret like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then they'll put a little bit of details. They'll kind of render it like a bush.
Yep. We actually have a curly-haired character that we're designing currently, and I draw her hair like this.
Yeah.
And I draw like Naomi's hair like this too.
Because like you can't draw as detailed as the real world. You have to simplify. And your brains, like your eyes, don't even take in all the details. The range at which you focus is actually really, really small.
Mm-hmm.
So drawing is really just an interpretation. It's like a simplification. Drawing is never as detailed as the real world.
What I really like doing as well, just to imply curly hair, is I'll draw a mass, and I'll fill it in. I'll just draw the hair like a mass like this, and so there's a blob, and then I'll go in the silhouette and add individual strands, like that, and now it feels more curly.
There's some drawings in the past of Naomi for sure.
Yeah. Oh, I found one. There's one down here.
Yeah.
Here's
There's
Naomi.
Naomi.
I like this drawing of her. Treating it like a bush, stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Silhouette is very important when it comes to dark shapes.
Here's
another one.
Another one.
And here's actually a breakdown of how the hair is rendered. It's rendered like a sphere. You get texture in the core shadow. You get a lot of texture on the silhouette. And then you get a light and a dark, but they're not that different in value because a dark doesn't like to get light.
Yeah. See, there's little strands on the outside right there, showing texture. A lot of it is in silhouette. Here's wavy hair.
You guys have Pinterest? Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not like none of our things are public or anything like that. Here's Miki's hair.
Are the ball rendering also in the course? Yes, everything I showed you there is in the classes. Everything that was showed on the iPad, the other iPad, is in the classes. Those are all live lessons.
I really liked this one. This one's on braids.
Oh,
But I
yeah.
basically treat it the same way. Clumping it, just kind of rendering it as if it was its own mass, and then I'll, like, occasionally I'll, like, split some braids apart.
Imani? She hasn't been
And
drawn in a long
she's
time.
never been drawn. She's only been drawn once,
Really?
ever. Yeah.
Yeah, she was Naomi's older sister.
Yeah. I love her lore, though. It's really fun.
And this is another good simplification here.
We drew a lot of these.
But you can see that the way hair is interpreted, whether it's straighter or curlier, is fundamentally different. Tira's hair is broken down into ribbons. like strips, almost like strips of paper that are reflective. Naomi's hair is broken down into like texture.
Like a pom-pom ball.
It's so densely curly that it no longer gets interpreted as ribbons. It just gets interpreted as mass and texture and light and shadow. So it works really well when it gets lit, right? And that's why a lot of people struggle with different kinds of hair, is because most people memorize stickers. They memorize like a specific shape to draw something, and if you try to draw Naomi's hair with these shapes, it won't work.
It won't work.
It won't look like the thing.
Yeah.
So that's why we teach foundation, is because it's more about understanding underlying principles, so you can essentially learn how to break down anything.
Also, really understanding hair texture and how often do you see like little wisps, like Miki Colton's character's hair is very like textured, and to match her personality, it's kind of like messy. So I put in a lot of stray strands that are layering over each other to
This
give
is
that
like
feel.
bedhead.
This is like bedhead, yeah, exactly. It is like bedhead. Then this one, her hair is very smooth, so I don't show a lot of streaks coming out. It's very smooth.
Miko, bring her back.
Yep.
Miko. Yeah,
Miko.
she's at the bottom.
I really like this one. This one's one of my favorite drawings of Miko.
That's all good stars. Have a good one.
Bye.
It's interesting because you probably follow a bunch of artists on social media, and you'll notice that most artists who do tutorials, they do tutorials of like how I do my style or how I draw this particular thing. And generally artists will have like an expertise. You'll be specialized in something, which is completely normal and common.
Yeah.
How long are you streaming today? It's gonna be pretty short. I don't know
How much time do we have
we're going.
left?
I didn't set a timer or anything.
Oh, okay. You said 40 minutes like a while ago.
Yeah.
So I thought that you maybe had your tracking time. We'll do some lips really quick.
So 20 minutes.
20 minutes? Okay.
Maybe a little bit less than 20 minutes.
So when you're drawing lips, this is your lip line. And of course in anime, you're gonna do something like this. But this is kind of generally the more accurate way your lips kind of meet. And that is because your upper lip has 3 different parts. You have your center part, and you have these 2 parts on the side. This part is a little bit rounder, and it kind of looks like a bird. So there's the top lip. And then the bottom lip, I love this.
That's a good face.
That's a really good face.
Bro, I'm telling you, whoever drew Food Wars, good artist.
Is a very good artist. And it's all consistent too.
It's so consistent. This is like the sort of thing that we would want to do. Like, every drawing must be perfect.
Yeah. It still makes me want to make a manga.
Yeah.
Like of this quality. That would be so good. So yeah, and then the bottom lip is going to be actually rounder. There's not going to have all these bumps and stuff. But you can definitely also split the lip like this. Totally up to you if that's what you want to do. And then when you shade it, it's actually quite simple. You would treat it like primitive forms, but generally when you want to shade it quickly, upper lip is generally in shadow, and then the bottom lip you'll shade kind of like a sphere, where the bottom side is rounded off. And then you'll also see like a little highlight in the middle right there. There's lips. But of course there's different kinds of lips, right? There's also very puffy lips, where the upper lip is actually very high, and the lower lip is also really big. Here's puffy lips.
Yeah. And notice how, like, she's using shape and differing values to direct your attention, right? Like, the middle, like the part of the lips, the part where the lips come together is the darkest.
Yep.
The top is darker. Why? Because the light is coming from above. And so that top area, it's a bottom facing plane, so it points downwards, it gets darker.
Yep.
Like, if you were to basically light this, it would be light is coming from up here, this is all being shaded, this is being shaded, ambient occlusion, this is being lit, and then this is being shaded again softly. So it's that back and forth. If you were to draw like a silhouette of this, it would kind of be like, it'd kind of be like that.
Yep.
Right? Top is being lit, shaded, shaded. And a lot of the time the top lip is sharper and the bottom lip is more curved. So you get softer rendering on the bottom lip because remember what I was talking about, the rendering?
Oh yeah.
And then this is going to have a much harder edge. And you can see Christina put a much harder edge here and a much softer edge here. It's all just form responding to light. Now are the classes just pre-recorded? Yes, they're all self-paced. They're like, it's like a entire self-paced college classes with the homework and everything.
At your
It's almost
disposal.
like someone took a college education, recorded the whole thing, and put it on with a recommended schedule of how long to go through it and how long it takes and all that sort of thing.
So this is this puffy lip in a side view. I really pushed out the lip, and I just made both lips about almost the same size. Maybe this one just a little bit bigger, and I just overlapped. How much are the classes? So the whole entire anime art school is $497, and it comes with 7 classes. I love that side profile. I do too. It's like very satisfying to look at, and there's such a wide variety in side profiles too. Very short chin, but like maybe the lips are really big. Can you talk more about the class? I'm very interested. I'm pretty new and want to be really good. Awesome. That is awesome.
7 classes like videos? No, 7 classes like 7
Full
14-week long classes. The only one that's not 14 weeks is the anatomy and figure drawing class, which is 12 weeks long.
Yeah.
These are like full term long classes. Like you're
Yeah.
going, when you go through them, there is 14 weeks and there is hours and hours of lessons every single week, and there's homework and everything. There's actually an extra class in there as well.
Yep, the
but we
digital
don't count that in the base like
Yeah.
package because it's not a foundation class.
So there is, you know,
It's actually 8.
huh?
It's
Yeah,
actually
there's
8,
technically 8. Yeah.
But we don't count the 8th one because it's an introduction to digital art. Are they online? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're
on-
self-paced.
Yes. So I teach you things like, for instance, the first class is heads and faces, and I teach you things like head planes and how to simplify them into an anime style. Of course, you don't have to do anime style, but generally this class is more of an anime direction. But you would still learn a lot of realistic stuff with this as well. So here's lighting for your illustrations. Here's how to draw different types of eyes and noses. And these are all recorded in real time too. So you're not like, I'm not skipping ahead and just doing a bunch of time lapse. So yes, these are online classes. Pre-recorded
Yep, they're online.
classes.
You can check it out on our website. You can
Comes
go to
with a bunch of settings.
drawanime.com. Don't Google this. This is a direct URL. Type this into your browser bar, drawanime.com. If you try and Google it, you won't find it. Because it doesn't rank very well on Google.
Yeah.
I need to optimize. But this is a direct link to it. Drawanime.com, that is our website. You can also join the Discord server. A bunch of other students in there as well. If you get the school, you get access to the student channels in the Discord where you can share your homework.
Yeah. And of course, if you want to get really good, you would have to learn the fundamentals like
Yeah.
anatomy. You know, here's some anatomy stuff.
Yup, there's a 12-week long figure drawing class, which
Look at-
includes anatomy.
This is like you're becoming kind of like a mini doctor.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you also learn dimensional drawing, how to draw backgrounds, understanding how it works.
Yeah, so this is
like,
from my class.
This is Colton's class.
From
Yeah.
my perspective and dimensional drawing class.
And I'll just show some of these backgrounds that he does. So yeah, I would say like our stuff is a full package. It's like if you want to get good, the fundamentals are there
Yeah.
in that class.
And this is not a class on how to draw in our style. This is like a fundamental college. It's like if you were to go to college and take a perspective class, it's that. If
Yep.
you were to go to college and take a costume drawing class with professors and breaking down the different folds and everything, it's that.
Character design.
This isn't like a how we draw. This is a like what you would take in a college.
Yeah.
It's for people who are seriously wanting to get better, who are not really looking for tutorials. Like I teach you how to do proper still lives. Like this is the same exact technique that you would learn in like an oil painting class. You do a still life, you break it down with Noton in 2 values, the lights and the darks. You can add your darks. It's not showing.
Oops.
You add your darks, and then you turn it into color with color temperature, and you focus on edges and shapes. And I teach you how to do still lifes and break them down.
I really like this one. Really cool.
And so these are, yeah, and I literally set these still lifes up, like all of these reflections and stuff off of this cup.
Whoa, that's sick. I never even noticed those reflections. That's really cool.
Yeah, they're very subtle.
Nice little added detail.
Do we get live training as well, like Teams or something? No. Yeah, it's a one-time payment.
One-time payment.
Yeah, it's a great program. Like, we built it to be something that we really, really recommend. I don't like recommending things that I don't truly believe in, so we just built the thing ourselves and are just like, why isn't there an online school out there that teaches you a bunch of fundamentals, but like in an anime direction?
Yeah, never seen that before.
Yeah, like there's a lot of courses, but most of the courses are like, oh, there's 37 lessons. There's hundreds and hundreds of lessons.
Yeah, hundreds of hours. We definitely passed 100 hours in this whole school.
Oh yeah. There's hundreds of lessons. There's like over 100 lessons per class. And it's huge. It's like a college. There's no way you would get through it in a year. It's so big. You would literally be working on it full time. I went to a really, really intensive trade school that was a year long, and it was like 16 hours a day. And that's kind of like the amount of information that we put in here. Of course, you don't have to do 16 hours a day at work. It's your own pace. So you can go through, you could take 2 weeks to go through a single week. You could re-go through it a week as many times as you want.
I just had fun with the side profile. I just had a vision, and I really like it.
Yep. We have a Discord. And there's a special section for people who have the school. So whenever people have like, if anybody has like issues or trouble with something, we give them an answer. They can ping us and everything.
So what if I'm too slow and after a year I don't finish my course? What happens then?
You have it forever.
You have it forever.
You don't have to. You don't have to finish it in a certain amount of time. It doesn't expire.
Nope. A typical anime girl side profile. If you want like the modern version, your nose comes out at an almost 90-degree angle, and your face is pretty short.
Do you
You
guys
can-
post these live drawings on the Discord? Yes.
Yes.
In the live demos channel.
So you can either simplify your thing like this, or what I like to do to make it look extra complicated, but also not that complicated, is I'll take this and I'll just put a lip on it.
Is there someone correcting me like for homework? No, it doesn't come with feedback.
No.
You would have to take like a mentorship or get feedback. These are like classes that are recorded that do not come with instructor feedback. But we do have mentorships available. But mentorships are very expensive.
Here's a typical anime girl side profile.
No, there's no instructor feedback. Any free drawing software you guys would recommend? I haven't really used free drawing software, but
I've used Medibang.
Krita is supposed to be pretty good.
Yeah, Krita, Medibang, Ibis Paint, I heard are quite good for, for free.
Is
Well,
it June?
yeah, it's June.
June's so cool, bro.
I wish there was a June in Room Factory 4.
Were y'all ever gonna do something for Inktober? We thought about it, but never. We were really, really busy in the couple days leading up to October, the last days of September. So we never actually built anything, and now we're like 4 days in. If y'all are still interested, we could maybe come up with something. OC-tober.
OC-tober. Oh!
I'm sure that's already a thing.
OC-tober. Fire Alpaca? Oh, I remember Fire Alpaca. Haven't heard that in a long time. Can we get like free criticism from others in the server or free critiques? Yeah.
Yeah,
There's a
you can.
critique channel.
There's a art help channel and there's a critique channel. I would say art help is more of like a advice and asking about like how would you approach this or that, and then the critique channel, I would say you would post an artwork and ask for a critique on it. But remember, the critique channel is up to other people and their own goodwill to critique you. So if you post something, especially if you just join the server and never help anybody or chat at all and you kind of just post for critiques, probably people won't get back to you just because I mean, why would they? But if you're helpful and make friends, I can guarantee you a lot of people would want to help critique. You know, you get out what you give in. It's like the little red hen thing. If you're posting and wanting free critiques, like, other people have to put in effort.
To critique.
Is there a way to buy one class at a time? It's an all at once purchase. So the whole school is designed to be one cohesive package. It wouldn't make sense for us to say just make one available, because we refer to previous classes and we talk about previous things that we've talked about. So it's like a progressive thing.
Yeah.
Especially like my painting class. I'm always talking about my perspective and dimensional drawing class.
Yeah, and even in my anatomy class, I'll talk about the heads and faces once in a while and stuff. I'll be like, yeah, if you're taking these both at the same time, you know, this, you should know this by now. But
Yeah,
you know,
it's think of it. It's like a college, right? Like, you wouldn't go into college and immediately jump to like term 6.
right.
It's a progressive thing. Like, the foundation is, it builds upon past stuff that you learn. I think you made the back of her head small because she's so close to the side.
Yeah, I did.
I do that a lot.
Yeah, I'll just go past.
All right, chat. If you are guilty of squishing a drawing because it reaches the edge of your paper, go ahead and hit the follow button.
You're good at doing that stuff like that, Colton.
Doing what?
Like just talking about like these kind of little pointers like
being
that.
guilty?
Well, no, but like engaging chat like that. Like I find it kind of hard for me to
Raise
just come
his
up
hand.
with those things. And I was thinking if June ever wore like a Halloween costume, it would probably be like an Egyptian costume.
Bro, that'd be sick.
Ah, I should do those chibis. I should do those costume overlays.
Yes.
I need to write that down.
You could do them on stream. What if we went live and we did some new character art for like a new banner artwork for our website or something? Halloween stuff.
overlays.
Halloween challenge.
We can also use
maybe
it.
do a Halloween challenge. I am pretty sure they're going to be here really soon.
Yeah.
They said they're going to be here in about 40 minutes at 2 o'clock, and now it's 2:37.
Okay.
So, chat, will it involve color? Yeah. But it's not going to be a lesson stream. It's going to be like an illustration work stream.
Yeah. Like kind of like a draw with me.
We'll
sort
still
of.
yap with y'all.
Oh yeah.
It'd probably be more like a draw with me. Bro, we need to get the rest of the Food Wars series.
I know it's
It's
so good.
It's drawn so well, bruh.
Look at that. I love that face. Wait. Look
What
at that.
face?
A little bit. Where was it?
No, it's
It was that blushing face. There.
that one.
Yeah. Such a good face.
Come on. Oh, I know. Tap. Such a good face.
Blush.
Oh, I need to do a bunch
need
of
to
studies
study
of this book,
that.
bruh.
Such
Love
good
that
paneling
format.
too.
Yeah, it's so good.
Oh, it makes me want to make a comic.
If Christina, you want to know why we don't have a comic? Because Christina and I get hyper obsessive.
We do.
We get extremely obsessed with projects, and we'll just live under a rock. You won't hear from us for like 6 months. We get absolutely obsessed with things. So if Christina and I started making a project, like
We'll just go AWOL.
yeah, you won't hear from us. We'll just vanish.
That's why we do streams, so we don't vanish just like that.
Yeah, Witch Hat Atelier.
I've heard Witch Hat Atelier.
Yeah, you've said that. You've talked about that in the past, haven't you, Fox? You know what we should do?
What?
We should do a thing where we have our PO box,
And
and
have
then
people
people
send
can
us
send
mangas?
us a manga, and then we can do studies of the manga
Oh my
on
gosh.
stream. What do you think about that? We'll have like our business address available, and if you want to mail us stuff, we can go over it on stream. I know streamers do that, like they do like unboxings and different things, but like if y'all have a manga that you really want us to break down, if you want to
Want us
if
to
y'all do
review
that,
it?
can we send y'all fan art? Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
I would love it.
I would love seeing all of our girl
I
group
would
characters in
love.
Ray.
I would definitely have like a binder or
I would
something.
have a
with
binder. I
fan
would have a
art.
folder. I would have a folder.
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
And don't be afraid if you think it's trash. We won't think it's trash.
Hi, how are you? We're doing good. But anyways, we're gonna have to
Head
write a
off.
copy of Wah. I would send it so fast.
Maybe we'll do that.
Yeah.
Wait,
Y'all
just-
are interested in that? If you're interested in that, you can contact us and we'll send you our business address. The server needs a banner. Lao? Hey, if you want to make a banner, that would be fun. It would be a lot of work though. We can't commission anybody right now, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But hey Lao, how about this? If you want to put together the commissions that you did of all the girls into a banner sized thing, you wouldn't have to draw anything new. We'll make it our banner if you
Yeah.
want to do that.
Heck yeah, we will. Such a
What is the dimensions of a banner? We don't have one, do we? How do you even make a banner? Server settings. Server profile. Oh.
apple beans. So cute.
What is the
Program are you using? This is Procreate.
what games does your server play?
A lot of people play Roblox on our server. We just pulled into your brother's house.
Kevin's house.
Okay.
Why are they going to his house? Not his birthday. I don't know what dimensions a server banner is. I don't even know how to change it. What the heck? Oh, is that it at the... No, it's not.
Wait, Jake's not in there.
Oh yeah, that's intentional.
That's intentional.
I
I feel like I was actually just trying to do like illustrations yesterday. I just cannot do an illustration. I was like, but somehow when I'm drawing on here, I'm like, oh yeah, these look great. Oh yeah, that looks great. When I'm drawing for myself, it just turns into trash.
want make a new OC with really cool hair, but all cool hair I find is off of games I don't want copy. Learn real hairstyles.
Yeah,
Games are just
based off of real hairstyles as well.
yeah, game hairstyles are based off of real hairstyles. Like for the most part, unless you're talking about like games will quirkify hair. They'll take a real hairstyle. Like take who's that girl with the slanted hime cut from blue hair from like Genshin?
Oh yeah, like
What's her name?
I don't know what her name. Yelan.
Yelan. That's just a quirkified like straight.
But like, even if you also like look at a bunch of animes, they all have very similar hairstyles. It's like no hairstyle is new under the sun.
Yeah, nothing's new. You can remix things and you can modify things.
Like you can add pigtails on this character, and they'd be slanted.
And you could make the bangs more jagged, for
Yeah.
example.
And you can even make uneven hairstyle, an uneven like texture. Maybe one ponytail is shorter than the other. If you wanted to go for more of like a crazy character, right? Totally fine. What brush are you using?
Yeah. Hey, it's been
Good
so long
brush.
since I have watched one of these. Hello.
Hey, hi.
I am saving up for your art classes too. Oh, awesome.
Thank you. That's so sweet.
Yeah, you're gonna love it. I have Procreate. What brush are you using? Yes, free brush right here. You can get it absolutely free. What a fun little Saturday stream.
I liked it. Some of
Who-
the little stream bursts are fun.
Who enjoyed Saturday's stream? Alicia, thank you for the follow. Lithium Panda, thank you for the follow. Nicole? Nico.
Nico?
I thought it
Nico.
was an L. Nico. Thank you for the follow. EV Lust, thank you for the follow as well. Clear Sky, Lao, Mui, M-U-I-Y. Did I?
Is it Muli or Mu?
M-U-I-Y.
Oh, I don't know how to pronounce that. That's a good side profile. If I see say so
It was
myself.
okay. Okay, Fox. How about you get
Muted
How
for
about
a minute.
Fox gets muted for 5 seconds. Boomy, hello. It was fun.
That's good.
What would a good inspiration would be from a male husky dog? That's fun.
I mean, huskies have
Hair.
very thick.
I
I mean, husky character would be like long puffy hair would be kind of cool. Like a Malamute would be kind of cool. Like, here's the ears. You can do like really shaggy hair like this. that kind of maybe mimics the tail. I feel like that's pretty good for a husky, and then you can give it like some hair tips.
And you could make them have silly faces. Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, you can make them have silly faces.
Don't huskies have like silly faces that are like?
They're funny. I like huskies. Huskies and German shepherds are probably one of my favorite dog breeds.
Where they have like these really like silly look. Huh?
Yeah. Or they go like this.
They're surprised all the time, yeah. Where? Looks like the kitties are up to no good, probably.
Uh-oh, they're
Either that or they
too
have angry
quiet.
eyebrows, yeah. What about, Michael has a husky.
Oh yeah, he does.
Grease.
Grease is cute. Oh, and a lot of them can be have one eye that's.
Oh,
blue
it
and
does
one
have
eye.
different colored eyes.
Heterochromia.
Well, everybody, that is gonna be it for stream today.
Thanks
Short
for
stream,
joining.
hour and 10 minutes, but it was short but sweet. It was like
Short
the
and sweet.
most delectable dessert dish.
Fun.
Flan stream. Thanks for showing up and hanging out. And don't forget, you screenshot this. This is a URL, by the way. If you're interested in anime art school, you can take a screenshot of this. Stream tomorrow. I'm not sure. If we did a stream tomorrow, it would probably be to start the Halloween character designs. Which everybody's like, oh, that would be great. Thank you, everybody. Have a fantastic night. Have a fantastic, it's not even night. I'm used to saying night. Have a good day.
Yep.
Heart is broken. Why are you guys leaving me? Oh, yeah. You reminded me. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming by, everybody. I would hold this. Bye, everybody.